Ladies and gentlemen, welcome.
Colin Burley.
Dun, 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 dun.
Well, welcome back to the show, Colin. Glad to have you back.
Glad to be back.
So before we start, you said you had some things you wanted to tell me before, or from the previous shows before we start.
Oh yeah. So with the cat hasn't been back in a while, but when the cat was here, it at first was really skittish and did not want to come up to the house. But then after like the third day, it came inside and then started touring the house for us. Like it started walking around every room, checking things out, and then just left. And it was like giving us a tour of our own home.
It was curious. You never heard the phrase, curiosity killed the cat? The cat's not dead, but that's just a phrase.
Yeah. That's funny.
Anything else? I think there's one more thing.
Oh, the phantom vibrations with the phone. Oh, and I put my phone in my left pocket because I'm left-handed. And you said people always put their phone in the right pocket. Yeah, most people are right-handed. But yeah, so I put mine in my left pocket, and I get phantom vibrations all the time. And even when my phone's not there, I know my phone's not there, and I still check. I'm like, what is vibrating? It's not my phone.
Yeah. Well, I'm sure that the listeners are very happy to hear that.
Yeah.
Now, also, I did have a question about when we were younger and we always watched TV. Do you remember that music toothbrush? The music toothbrush that played music in your head while you brush your teeth? It had a little speaker on the toothbrush.
Oh, yeah, I remember that. But it was weird.
It only played one song, so whatever song is in there, you got stuck with it.
Oh, yeah, it's to like make you brush your teeth for as long as the song was playing.
Yeah.
For little kids and stuff.
Yeah. I remember I wanted one of those so bad, but Mom was like, nope, you're not going to get one of those. Just brush your teeth like a normal human being.
I remember getting the like electric ones that like rotate or whatever. But then we would switch back because the batteries would die. We'd switch back to a regular one, and we wouldn't like it because it wasn't. We'd have to like use our arm to brush our teeth.
Oh, you have to actually work. Yeah,
yeah,
yeah. I remember taking the batteries out of the TV remote and using them for my toothbrush.
I know, Mom and Dad would get so mad at us for taking all the remote batteries.
Yeah. Anyway, so do you have an update on us about school?
Yeah, I do. So. As a senior, I only have 5 classes right now.
They're all online, right?
Yeah, you can choose the all online or all at home. Okay. I chose to be home because...
Wait, what do you mean all at home or all online?
So Mondays and Thursdays, you can choose to go to school, or if you chose this option before school started. If you chose to be at home, you go to Zoom calls on Tuesdays and Fridays. And the rest of the week that you're not on Zoom calls, your teachers send out like work on Google Classroom, and then you just do that work alone and return it in. So I'm all at home. I have 5 classes. The hard classes for me is just AP Calc and AP Micro. Those, we just had tests. I kind of liked it because you could do the test anytime that you're available. Okay. But you're also limited on time.
So there's a freedom aspect to it of like, I'm in an intelligent mood. I'm going to take the test now and hopefully get a better grade than if I was forced to take it at, say, 2:30 or whenever your class would be.
Exactly. Okay. For schooling, though, school's pretty nice so far because the days we're not on the Zoom calls, we can do school whenever you want. You just have to get up by 10 and sign in, but you can finish your schoolwork any part of the day. Okay. As long as you turn it in by the due date. But the days we do Zoom calls, those are the days that are not as fun because you're going through the bell schedule and the teachers are like on Zoom calls and you're just talking with the teachers. Usually it's pretty short, but those days you pretty much have to be there all day.
Okay. So judging from other people's stories you've probably heard about people actually going to school, which do you like better?
Definitely at home because you're going to school, most of the teachers don't have a lot to do, so you have like 20 minutes of them like talking and telling you what you need to do and get done. If you're at school, the teacher's going to tell you what to do, and you're going to sit there for half an hour not doing anything.
You get done way faster when your classes are online. Do you think it should be like
it's a waste of time if you're at school and you don't have anything to do?
Would you rather the entire 4 years of high school be online?
No, I do like going to school for the aspect of like actually being able to interact with other people and talk to the teachers. Because right now we haven't really done like lectures. Like, here are the notes. Here's what's happening. It's more like, okay, this is your assignment. Go do it yourself, which is, it's bad because you're alone. And it's a lot harder to ask.
Right?
Yeah. You have to teach yourself, and it's a lot harder to ask a lot of questions and get that like actual physical, the teacher helping you and doing the work with them, basically.
Walking you through. It's a lot harder. Yeah, I had a Zoom call for one of my classes. I was getting help with some math homework, and it is way more difficult to get help on something like math where it's easier to write it down.
Exactly, yeah. So we'll have like our teacher, my math teacher hasn't done lectures yet. We do the homework alone, and then on the Zoom calls, we're supposed to ask questions, but there's only so many questions you can ask, and you also feel pressured not to ask stuff because you've already asked, like, oh, this person's asked 5 questions, and you don't want to ask more questions. And you also mostly just sitting there, and it's kind of awkward, and you don't want to ask something in front of everybody. Like, and if in class, you could be like, oh, the teacher, can you come here and help me at my desk instead of in front of everybody, which is a little bit better.
Yeah, so there's more of a, for people who are more introverted, it's a little easier for them to, well, actually, hold on. So you were saying that it's better to get help from the teacher in person if you're more introverted because you can just kind of go back to the teacher's desk and ask him privately.
Yes, but also it doesn't matter if you're introvert or extrovert. There's only so much time on the Zoom calls that
because they got to keep going through them, right?
And only so many people can ask questions at the same time. And the Zoom calls are not very fun because everyone's like, mic is muted, teacher's talking, teacher stops talking, asks questions, and then goes, all right, anybody have questions? And then it's just silent. Yeah. Nobody says anything.
No one wants to say anything.
And then asking questions, you're just like...
Yeah, it's probably really awkward.
It is.
Now, do you remember that video you showed me? It was, this guy was on a Zoom call, and he has his roommates kidnap him.
I know where that, yeah.
Has anything like that happened on the Zoom calls? Anything strange, something you probably shouldn't have heard, you heard on the Zoom calls from someone who forgot to mute their mic or something?
Oh, man. Okay, so nothing as crazy as somebody, like, their roommate, like, coming in and abducting them. But some people have had their mics unmuted, and they ask a question, and then you hear, like, babies crying in the background. That's happened. It is. I've heard that, like, twice. Or someone was like, oh, I asked my mom this question, and then the teacher was asking the student, and the student asked their parent the answer to the question, and they gave it, and they're like, oh yeah, my mom answered that, it's this. I'm like, wait, you were supposed to answer it as a student.
Yeah. Oh geez. Is it stressful? Would you say it's more stressful online or in person?
It's more stressful for knowing whether or not your stuff's due. Like, I feel like it's so much easier to miss assignments because it's just like, here, they upload it. If you miss it or don't see it, you don't really realize. Like, in class, the teacher would be like, hey, make sure this is done or do this by this time.
Yeah, that's happened to me. I've already missed a couple of due dates because it just goes by and you don't even notice. Because you're used to, like, a teacher be like, all right, I'm going to collect your papers, where if you don't have it submitted, it just doesn't get done. So,
exactly. Yeah.
So it's a little stressful. Do you have any tips on reducing the amount of stress you get from school?
The days you don't have Zoom calls, just do your work. Otherwise, you're going to get backed up and loaded with a ton of stuff.
Yeah.
Zoom call days, just be there, get your stuff done.
Do you have a certain time you try to wake up every morning, other than the days you have to be up at 10?
Usually around 9, so I have a decent amount of time to get ready and get started for the day.
Yeah, that's good. Now, okay, this is completely off topic at all, but you know how we live near a busy road?
Yeah.
Do you like that about where we live, or is it annoying? Because I heard a lot of loud cars when I was trying to fall asleep, and I just thought of it as an idea.
Well, some of it is nice because you get to see cars, but it's sometimes really loud, like you said. There's motorcycles or people revving their engines.
Yeah, I was trying to fall asleep, and someone's sub was literally rattling my window. It was so loud. Have we heard gunshots before?
No, but we've definitely heard fireworks.
Oh, yeah. It sounded... No, that was someone's exhaust. That was our mom freaking out because she thought she heard gunshots, but it was just someone's exhaust. We had to explain to her. Yeah. Another topic I had was, do you have a bucket list?
I do. I used to... I made one back in, like, middle school.
Yeah.
I added like 5 things.
That's it? 5
No,
things?
yeah, but recently I went back and added a bunch of stuff. I looked up like top bucket list ideas and then added a bunch.
Why would you look up the ideas? That's supposed to be something you want to do, not what some random guy makes an article about.
No, I looked at like ideas, and then if I liked them, I was like, hey, I want to go to this place.
Okay.
That looks cool.
Yeah,
or
I guess
this
that's
thing.
fair.
I wrote them down.
What's some things on there? Do you know?
Actually, let me grab my phone real quick, and I'll show you a bunch of them.
Okay.
I have
All
like
right.
50 of them maybe now.
Okay.
Thanks.
Yeah, I hope so.
Oh, I gotta go back to school about typing because for at home you have to know how to type.
Okay.
All right, let me find it. Bucket list. Where is it?
All right, what are some of the top ideas that you have on your bucket list?
Mine. Go skydiving like indoors. You know the little wind tubes.
Oh yeah, we almost did that once.
I know. I wish we would have.
That would be fun.
Snowboard. I've never snowboarded or snowmobiling. On here, I've snap a Chromebook pen. I've done that.
So you check that off.
Yeah. Visit the redwoods in California.
Oh, the giant trees. That's pretty cool.
Oh yeah, I have go to space.
All right, good luck with that one.
Yeah, I don't know if that's gonna happen.
Yeah.
Stay up for 24 hours.
Have you done that yet?
No,
That's
not-
easy.
Yeah, that wouldn't be that hard if I
Okay.
just did it. Sing karaoke. Oh, here's one.
Sing karaoke?
Yeah, sing karaoke.
What song you want to sing?
I don't know any of them. I just thought like you always see it in like TV shows or something. Sing karaoke.
It probably won't be like that. It'll probably be you awkwardly standing on top of the stage, kind of half mumbling, half singing to a song in a bar.
Oh yeah. Here's another one. Go into an elevator like the Eiffel, not the Eiffel Tower.
Into an elevator?
Yeah, with a ton of floors. Go in, hit all the buttons, and walk out. So like 80 floors of buttons are pressed.
I think they have something against that. Like there'll be like a reset button to remove them all, but that would be fun to do anyway.
Yeah.
Would you do it with other people in the elevator?
Yes, that's I don't want to do it with just nobody because that's not funny. But
You just
walk in
yeah.
where there's a bunch of people, like business people, like trying to get to their job. Walk in, hit all the buttons, and walk out.
Yeah. Okay. Anything else?
With the elevator again, walk in, but don't turn around. And when the door opens, walk backwards out.
So you just like elevators. Anything else? Get stuck in an elevator, maybe?
No, not stuck in the elevator. Go surfing. Oh yeah, here's the elevator one. Longboard. Down a super steep hill.
It's like a mountain or something.
Yeah.
Have you ever seen those videos? They're like, I don't know how fast
they're
they're
so
going,
cool.
but like 80 miles an hour
Yeah.
down a hill. Yeah. That would be really fun. That's on my bucket list too.
I have zip line, scuba dive.
Yeah. Have you heard about the scuba diving like incidents when they were first like basically improvising the technology and stuff? You come up too fast. I think your
with
lungs
the-
can explode.
What's it called? Get the bends?
Yeah.
You get the bends?
I think the extreme version is you explode maybe. I could be wrong, but
Well, the like original scuba diving helmets were like giant metal fish tanks.
yeah, they would sink
Your
you to the
head.
bottom.
Oh yeah, wait, here's another one. Fly in a jet and get like up to 6 Gs. Most people
like-
pass out at like
yeah.
7 or something.
That's something I would want to do too. Like the pilots, they train for that stuff to not pass out.
Yeah, that's hard stuff to
Okay.
do.
I have a side question I just thought of now. Okay. Say you're driving in a car 45 miles an hour and you have a can of Bang and you throw it out the window at, say, 15 miles an hour. What speed is the can going?
60 miles an hour until it hits the ground.
Okay. Some people would say that it goes 15 miles an hour because you throw it at 15. But I think you would add the speeds, right?
Yeah, doesn't that make sense? Because if 2 cars collide and they're both going 30 miles an hour, the total speed is 60. I'm pretty sure that's how that works.
Of the collision?
Yeah.
Well, that's different directions, though. It actually, yeah.
But, okay, but if you're going 45 and driving and then throw something out, it goes in front of you. So it's your speed plus the speed of
Yeah, that's
whatever
what I
object
think
you're throwing
too.
at, whatever speed it is.
Yeah. So, like, if you were driving a car and you shot a bullet, the bullet speed would be, or actually, scrap that idea. You're in a jet and you're going the speed of a bullet, and you shoot a bullet out of the gun. That would go the speed of the bullet plus the jet speed, so twice the speed of the bullet, because
Yeah.
the jet is going the speed of the bullet. the jet wouldn't catch up to the bullet and get hit by its own bullets, right?
Yeah. Well, if you're standing still and shoot the bullet,
And
it
then
goes this many miles an hour.
Yeah.
But if you're driving the jet or flying a jet and then you shoot it, it's going to be the
Yeah, it makes
plus
sense. Mm-hmm.
two speeds plus each other.
Yeah. Interesting. Oh, some ideas that were on my bucket list. I would like to learn the piano, like Logan.
Oh, that's difficult. I'd want to learn like drums.
Yeah, but it's possible. We have a piano.
Yeah.
You could probably YouTube lessons. There's probably hundreds of them out there.
Yeah, and Logan could teach us.
Yeah, he could
if you
teach me
want,
too.
or you.
Yeah. The ukulele would be fun to learn too, or learning the guitar.
Guitar or
Yeah.
drums.
And
Definitely
drums.
do
I have drums as well.
That'd be cool.
Yeah. I would want to learn Spanish and Russian. That would be
Spanish
fun.
would be definitely useful because the second language in America is Spanish.
Yeah, exactly. Russian would just be fun to learn.
Well, and Spanish is a little bit like English. Like some of the words almost are like the same.
Yeah.
Which
Well,
would be helpful.
Russian is
easy.
a whole new alphabet too. You got to learn that.
Yeah, Russian would be really hard, but it'd be fun.
Yeah. Learning to skydive or just skydiving would be so much fun as well.
Oh, the sad thing about skydiving, you can't skydive alone.
I know.
Unless
yeah.
you do like 1,000 jumps
Yeah.
or something, which kind of sucks.
I know. I would want to do it alone. When I've imagined skydiving, I don't imagine being strapped to someone else's back or in front of them.
Yeah,
It would be
like
weird.
a little kid.
Yeah, I would rather just go out on my own. Except I think you can die because like you pass out or something.
Yeah, or you don't know what you're doing.
Yeah. Have you seen those skydiving boards where they it's like a snowboarding in the air?
I've not seen that. What is it?
It's just snowboard skydiving. And it's strapped to your feet.
Oh, you're saying in the air.
Yeah,
You're skydiving.
And apparently, when you start spinning, if you don't stop, it almost stops you from pulling the parachute because there's so much G's because you're spinning so fast.
that fast.
Yeah, it feels like your body's like being flattened or something. Yeah, must
it's
be
like
yeah. Go ahead.
It's like being at the park. The little like spinny chair thing.
Yeah.
Some of them have them. When you spin and you like pull your arms in, but then the force is throwing your arms out.
Yeah.
You can't pull your parachute.
I'm sure it's much more extreme, but actually, what would be cool is sit on one of those with your legs wrapped around it and arms, and then hook a motor up to it and see how fast you can get it.
That'd be funny.
Yeah, see if you can see how many G's you can experience on a child's playground.
Actually, there's a story. We went on a field trip one time for the engineering class. We were like making cardboard canoes, and there's a park that when we weren't doing the cardboard canoes races, we went to the park and there was this spinny thing. Like you sit in it, but it spins you all the way upside down. And I have a video of it. It's hilarious. But
It flips you over?
It like spins you in a circle. It's hilarious. I think Jacob may have been there actually. Yeah, Jacob's there. Jacob was there. I have a video of it.
Okay, you guys are gonna have to send me that. I'll post it on the
it's
official Ian
hilarious.
Says
There's
Instagram.
a ton of kids there.
I can't
Yeah.
seem to find the exact video, but I might have them pulled up here.
All right. If we do find it, at the very least, we'll post pictures on the official Ian Says website, or not website, excuse me, Instagram at Ian Says _TCP. So if you're interested, check that out.
Yeah, because the whole like school, not the whole school, the bunch of classes came. There was like 50 people that was just standing around the playground, and we were spinning people like one by one, and the people started screaming when there. Is hilarious.
Anyone get thrown off?
No, but when they stopped, they were super dizzy.
Yeah.
Normally you get dizzy by spinning like around, but you're spinning a different way. Like it's hard to explain which way you're spinning.
Okay. Yeah, I'm not 100% sure, but yeah, I hate roller coasters. I get sick on them. I throw up. Anything spinning. If I spin in an office chair for too long, I get sick. It's bad.
I like roller coasters though. I mean, we went to Disney when we were like 10.
Yeah.
That was fun. Remember you got sick, I think, right?
Yeah, I ruined like a day or two.
Yeah, I like them though. They're fun. We went on the Tower of Terror and Logan started crying.
Yeah, it's basically this like elevator that brings you up, I don't know how many feet, pretty high up, and then you free fall and you're strapped into the seat. Yeah, and our little brother was crying because he wanted to go on it though, and our parents felt bad. They're like, "Well, you wanted to go on it," and he was crying because it was scary. Was there like jump scares on it too?
Well, yeah, it was like a ride. You like go ride up, and then once you're there, you drop like 3 times or something, and he was like crying the whole time. It was hilarious.
Yeah, I mean, I've been on it quite a few times, so
Yeah.
yeah, it's more of a, as you're getting ready to get on it, you're in a scary atmosphere, so there's all this different decor around you. So then you're kind of getting ready and you go, uh-oh, and then you drop. I think there's like 4 stories or whatever, and you get dropped a total of, I think it's 4 times, and it's kind of random every time.
Oh, man.
So you can never predict when it's going to fall or where you're going to drop.
That sounds like fun, though.
Yeah, I remember it being really
I
fun.
think I could do that without being sick. I probably could.
Yeah, I remember it was really fun. I wanted to go again.
Yeah. I think they shut it down, though. I could be wrong.
No, they're updating it.
Oh, okay. I remember it was like closed. It must be for renovations.
Like the one in California is actually like Guardians of the Galaxy or something. So I don't remember what they're doing in Florida. I think they might be updating it. I can't remember completely.
Yeah, something along those lines, but
That's funny.
yeah, those were good times, good memories.
Oh, okay, wait. So I forgot to add this part for the school. If you don't know how to type and you're all at home, it makes it a lot harder because everything's on the computer. I basically haven't had any papers. Like I've written in a notebook a little bit, but everything's typing. If you don't know how to type, you're kind of screwed over because you have to type all day long. I can type like 100 words a minute at the fastest. I think average is like 30.
40. 45, I think. 40 or 45, yeah.
But so yeah, if you can type, you can get your school done a lot faster because you can type all your ideas down and get everything done, and it makes it way easier.
I personally, I kind of just thought of this now, but I feel like, so you know how kids, they grew up, they learn to ride a bike when they're young.
Yeah.
I feel like it's the same way with typing. Like now, no one grows up without a keyboard, pretty much. So
Yeah.
there's probably some people who don't know how to type, but I would say majority am I right or am I wrong on that?
Yeah, actually, most people I feel like know how to type now, and it's rarer to find someone that doesn't know how to type than it is to find someone that does.
Yeah, exactly.
It's like you're more likely to find someone that can type than can write cursive.
Yeah.
I can't write cursive.
No. Really?
At all. I can write my name in cursive, but it looks really bad.
That's it. Yeah, I've seen it. It looks like a kid's handwriting.
Yeah, exactly. But most people know how to type now, and nobody knows how to do cursive.
Yeah. I have trouble reading cursive. I know my grandmother always writes her like birthday cards and stuff. She always writes in cursive, and it's so hard for me to read, specifically hers, because she's so good at it that it starts to look like a doctor's handwriting, but in cursive, and it's just so difficult to read.
Yeah, I know. I can't read any verse.
Yeah.
It makes it really hard to read it.
Yeah, that's going away. Eventually, no one will know how to read cursive, pretty much, or an analog clock.
Oh yeah, that's right. Like most people, the schools take away analog clock instead of teaching the kids how to read it.
Yeah, it's like, hold on, I think that's wrong. I don't think you should do that. That's
Problem solved.
Yeah, it's like you don't know how to do like a specific problem. You just erase it. Actually, someone I remember from high school, they didn't know the answer to a problem, so they literally whited the answer or the question out and pretended like it wasn't there.
Oh, that's hilarious. Yeah. I remember you could on some of the papers you could take your eraser and like erase the ink. Some reason the ink like would just erase.
Crappy printers. Maybe,
Yeah. So you just erase the problems or the letters and stuff, and you wouldn't have to do them. It's like same thing as whiting them out.
That's funny. Jeez. Is there any? So remember you had told me that story about the kid dumping the water down the vent or whatever.
Yeah.
Is there any people who kind of do similar acts, like but on a Zoom call, like unmute their mic and like blurt something and then mute it?
Actually, well, not as much. But today, a bunch of kids were arguing over the window in the back. Like the teachers. Yeah, exactly. The teacher had the windows in the back of their like the view. They put a banner over. I don't know why, but then the kids were like, "I liked that window. I liked it a lot. Put it back." And I'm just sitting there like, what? Like, I want to do school. Like, stop talking about the window.
The
like, who
teacher's
cares?
Window. Yeah, that's kind of weird.
It was so funny though.
That is funny. Yeah.
Well, the better stories are the in school ones. Like the same kid that dumped water in that like vent, that air conditioning vent. We made slime in chemistry, like to see, I don't know, reactions or something.
Yeah.
When we were leaving the class, they threw the slime on the window. The teacher's back was turned. They took the slime we just made in that class, turn around, throw it at the window. It splashes everywhere. It's all over, and they run out of the room. And the teacher doesn't even know it's them.
Oh man, that's funny.
Yeah, we found slime for like the next day everywhere, like in the toilets, in the hallways, the lunches.
Yeah, it's kind of like that story I told previously where the kids would take the glass tubes. He would collect as many of them as he can and throw them at stuff so they would shatter. So there would be glass throughout the hallways.
That's funny.
Yeah. Do you remember last time we had you on, we talked about electric cars and how it could potentially be faster for you to get to your destination if you didn't have to stop. Well, not potentially, it would be faster if you didn't have to stop.
Yeah.
I also had another thought about that. If there were electric cars or self-driving cars that would probably be electric, response times for ambulance and police officers would be much quicker because they don't have to stop at intersections. They don't have to slow down. There would be some way for them, the cars to communicate around like that certain intersection it's going through to stop and let the ambulance go through, and it doesn't have to stop. So it could honestly probably go 100 miles an hour down Spring Creek if it were to work flawlessly.
Well, that's the thing with the new cars.
Yeah.
Their top speed is a lot faster, and they can go at higher speeds and still be safe
And safer, yeah, exactly.
Their cars don't rattle. Like I know if you have a car from like 2001 and you're going 100 miles. Your car starts to like rattle.
Yeah,
and
the
shaking.
steering wheel might shake a little bit or something.
But if you have like a 2020 car, your car can
as
go
long as
100.
it's not a Chevy, yeah.
Yeah. No, but you can go a lot faster before it starts rattling. So you could go honestly way faster, and the response times will be way better.
I honestly think they should raise the speed limits just in general.
Well, I think
in certain areas,
yeah,
like maybe highways.
Yeah, because most cars, I mean, the newer cars keep going faster.
Yeah,
so
exactly.
The
Like
older
just
cars
started,
start dying and they stop working.
Yeah. Well, that's
but
what the right lane is for the slower cars.
You can
The left
only
lane's for
go,
passing.
yeah, but you can only go so fast before your response time as a human isn't good enough for that speed.
True. Yeah. I
So-
guess that's when you can argue the electric or self-driving cars would come into play there.
Yeah, because if you're a human and driving 200 miles an hour,
Well,
you're
okay, no one's going 200.
But if you're saying on the highways, a Tesla, like a self-driving car, could probably go 200, or okay, maybe not 200, but really fast.
Let's say it gets raised to 90, and people would probably drive an average of 100.
Yeah, so for the Tesla, it'd be way safer because it can respond within.
Does it have an assisted driving thing?
For what part? Like if
For like, say you're coming up on a stop, or like someone slams on the brake lights, will it brake for you, or do you have to brake it? I don't know about that.
I'm pretty sure it stops for you. I know if it's in the self-driving mode and you are like on a side road and there's a stop sign, it will stop for you.
That's pretty cool.
Yeah, so you cannot run.
I wonder if it looks both ways too. Yeah.
Well, if you've seen the like camera view of them, they have so many things going on. They're lining the road. They have markings everywhere. They're trying to identify things as soon as possible to see and like anticipate what's happening. See people, see cars.
Exactly. Yeah.
It's really cool.
The amount of work that went into it is crazy. No wonder Elon Musk is rich.
Yeah.
SpaceX, Tesla.
Well, it's getting better too. I'm pretty sure the more they're driving, the more like they kind of automatic learn.
Like AI, basically.
Yes, not true AI, but
No.
they see and like learn a little bit from those experiences.
Yeah, lots of math and code, I'm sure, that I have no idea about.
For sure. It definitely is a ton of math and coding.
That's pretty cool.
All right, what's next?
I don't know.
So it's been like 30 minutes, so whether or not you guys want to keep going or not doesn't matter.
What about places you'd want to go?
I feel like that was so random. Wait, hold on. There was like nothing, no structure. There wasn't like school, cars. It was like little school, cars. Do you like living by our road? And then back to school. The road one was terrible. That was so stupid. That was a terrible idea.
It's all right. The terrible parts are the good parts. People listening.
True, yeah. Like, what is he talking? This idiot's talking about a road. Who cares?
Well, I have for the bucket list, a bunch of places like Hawaii, Alaska, see the Northern Lights. The Northern Lights would be so cool.
We should just drive up there. Well, whenever the border opens to Canada.
Yeah, I think the best time's in like wintertime. But I think it's almost always winter there.
I need a truck if I do that.
Yeah, can't drive the Honda Civic 4 cylinders.
Front wheel drive in the wintertime in Canada up north. It sounds like a blast.
Yeah, that would not. Oh, we could go snowboarding there too.
That'd be fun. I'd rather go skiing. I like water skiing. Actually, I'd try both.
See, snowboarding sounds so much more fun because skis, you're like just standing and you. I mean, I guess you can kind of.
You fall over when you snowboard?
No, but you get a. I don't know. Snowboarding just seems way cooler to me.
I guess. I don't know.
I would rather snowboard.
Water skiing's more fun. I tried wakeboarding. I fell and I feel like I got a concussion. My head hurt so bad. I was like throbbing after that.
I remember we went on the tubes and you were a lot heavier than me and Logan. And Luke couldn't throw us off because
while we're driving the boat,
yeah, because we didn't have as much mass, and you every single turn would get thrown off, and me and Logan were like little kids
wanting to go faster.
We didn't get flung off at all.
No, if I really want to go tubing again. That's so much fun.
Tubing's fun.
I remember you guys got thrown like 25 feet or something.
I remember I pushed Logan because we both were in the wake on different tubes, and I'm like, get out of the wake. So I put my foot over and push him to get him out of the wake. But instead, I flip him over, and we're going really fast. He flips all the way over. I'm like, oops.
Whoops.
Yeah, so it's funny.
Yeah, that is fun. Those are always fun stuff. I want to do a flip.
Oh, well, like a barrel roll. Like if you're going around a turn and you try to like bounce, like push on the water.
Not on a tube, on a wakeboard.
Oh, that would be way.
Or a jump, not a flip. A jump. A flip's like professional, like a jump. That would be
you're
fun.
just gonna fall. A jump would be cool though.
Exactly.
We need to go wakeboarding. I wanted to try, but then I never got a chance.
No, me neither. I mean, I did, but whatever.
Not now.
How's it been going, Jacob?
Oh, it's going good, Ian.
Yeah.
It's a lot of fun back here.
Yeah, I bet. You got like 5 things going on at once back there. Mixer, computer.
Yeah, it's a little intense, but you start to learn it.
Yeah, you got to do the reach around to type even.
That's right. You do a little reach around, reach for the mouse, a little reaching in for everything. All right?
Yeah, just make sure not
Keeps it exciting.
Yeah, don't want to knock anything over.
Yeah, it's not just sit and stare. It's let's look at this, and this all at the same time.
Yeah, multitasking.
You need 5 eyes.
You do. Need 5 hands to go with it too. That would be nice. I'd appreciate it.
Yeah.
Well, was it octopus?
Octopus.
Octopi?
Pie? I don't know. Octopus.
They if you chop off their arm, it regrows, which is cool. It's like lizards, I think, do the same thing
Yeah,
with
they
their tail.
lose their tail. That's happened to me. It's weird.
What about like gene splicing? If we could get like regenerate people's arms and legs, like war vets
Yeah.
that lose their legs, but you also get a little lizard in you there.
Or your arm or leg just becomes deformed. I mean, I guess it could be better than no arm, or no leg. That'd be pretty cool, though.
Well, okay, wait. If you had to lose your legs or your arms, which one would it be?
My legs.
Yeah, that's good.
Wait, hold on. How far up my legs? Like below my kneecap? Or
Yeah,
above?
below your kneecap.
Okay, below my kneecap, definitely my legs. There's prosthetics. You can still run.
Well, yeah, because the prosthetic legs are way better than the prosthetic arms because the fingers, your
Are
phalanges,
so advanced, yeah.
Yeah, those are really hard to get. Yeah, your fingers are really advanced. You need your toes, but it's way easier to replicate toes in a foot than it is for your
I think your toes help you balance, right?
I think if you like cut off your pinky toe, you can't walk as well or something.
Yeah, until you maybe adapt or something. Or attach a Lego head for your toe.
Well, I know for the prosthetic legs, you can get like the track sprinting ones, or like they bounce a little bit.
I'd want those all the time.
Yeah, that'd be really cool. You could get like flippers for water,
Swimming. That would be awesome.
You get like just a regular shoe one. If you're wearing pants, people can't even tell. That's how good they are.
It's really cool.
It's crazy, yeah.
You know what'd be cool is if they it wouldn't be cool to lose both your legs, but if someone were in the unfortunate situation where their legs are gone if they attach little wheels on the bottom. So, and get this, they're not wearing shoes, and the pant leg goes just below, so where it looks like they're hovering, they just balance, and it's like Heelys, and they just go, they go everywhere. They don't even have to walk. It just, it's like a standing wheelchair.
That'd be hilarious. I've always wanted to try Heelys.
Yeah, Jacob has some of those. How comfortable are they, Jacob?
Not at all.
Yeah. Would you recommend buying any?
Yeah.
Yeah. Just for fun?
Come on, it's a flex. You got to.
Yeah.
Remember kids in middle school? Oh, tons of people had them. They would start sprinting down the hallway and then just wheelie half the rest of the hallway.
Yeah, I would do that.
That just reminded me. There was a time in my history class, I'm walking around. The teacher looks me in the eyes. He goes, "Don't do it." And then I look him dead in the eyes, give him a nice smile, and I walk out and slowly just kick it, and then ride right out of class. And then, because I knew he was going to do something to me anyway, so I'm like, I'm going to exit the class either way.
Yeah.
So then I do that, and I turn around and I come back in, and his head is just in his hands. And he's like, "Where did I go wrong?"
Oh, man.
Yeah, they banned those from school after that. Well, they didn't want people to fall and like break their head because imagine how
Sue the
fast you're
school
going.
or
Yeah,
something.
exactly. You're going really fast and then hit your head on the concrete floors.
Yeah.
Oh, wait.
I tried them on once. They were so uncomfortable, like Jacob said. They were bad.
Yeah, I still want to use them. I remember in gym class in middle school, they had like the swimming. A kid was fooling around with his friend. They were like, there was soap on the ground or something. They were like throwing soap at each other. But then the kid slips and hits his head smack dab on the concrete.
That's bad.
I'm surprised he didn't crack his head. It was scary though.
Jeez.
Yeah.
Yeah, no kidding. Too bad someone didn't get a video of it.
Well, we were in the locker.
Oh. Yeah. That would have been,
Yeah.
yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
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 Oh.
Yeah. All right.
Hold on, I need to use the bathroom.
All right. Hello, guys. Welcome back to Colin Says. I'm taking over. Ian Says. Jacob has something to say.
Yeah, it's me and you. Yeah, you go, Ian. You're done for.
Yep. All right. Taking over.
Let me make sure I can hear myself here. All right, I think I'm loud enough in a way. So there was something I was going to ask you, but yeah. So when you're in the middle of those Zoom calls with the teachers, are they ever like in a car? Like
No.
if you had them in like a weird place, like they're at like a Target or something. Like I had to get my kids some diapers or something. Like, I thought this was more important.
No. Okay. So the teachers have to go into school for the calls.
Oh, they can't do it from home?
No. I think it's so that the teachers are like that the principals or whatever can make sure they're doing their work. Otherwise, some of the teachers probably wouldn't do their work and not have Zoom calls.
Yeah, I get what you're saying. Okay, that makes sense. I mean,
Yeah.
keep it professional. It is kind of weird if you're at home and then all of a sudden like a wife walks in with no clothes on or something. You never know.
Yeah. I'd really hope that doesn't happen though.
Yeah, you hope.
Well, most of the teachers have the cameras off.
Yeah.
Or at least most, like 90% of the students do. Some people don't. They leave their camera on, but I don't really know why.
Yeah.
Because most people don't want to leave their camera on.
Hey, can I tell you to do something real quick? Your brother was just doing push-ups behind you, and you really missed that. That was a really good view. Can you do your planche yet?
No, it's gonna take so long to do that.
Oh, come on, Ian.
I'm getting there. I'm doing planche holds. I'm slowly increasing how far back I can put my hands, but it is really tiring.
Excellent.
I have the same goal, the planche. I can't do it either.
Hey,
Whoever gets it first wins.
all right.
Wins, yeah.
I'm not
wins
telling
the
you
candle.
what you're gonna. Dang it! Yeah, you guys called it.
Yes. All right,
The
yeah.
candle.
In that case, next episode I'll be able to do a planche.
Well, you better do 5. You don't know about him. He might be doing 10.
True.
Well, wait, muscle ups. Can you do a muscle up, Ian?
I've never had a pull-up bar that I could like stand up on.
Well, I feel like we could do muscle ups.
I think I could.
Oh, they look really cool and really hard to do, though.
I want to do the salmon ladder, which is where you pull yourself up and then you have to pull the pull-up bar out of the rung and put it into the next one, and then just keep going up. Like you've probably seen it in
Ninja Warriors?
yeah, American Ninja Warriors or whatever.
Yeah, that's really cool. I think we could do that too. Well, because I can do pull-ups easily because I'm super light.
Like what, 85 pounds?
Yeah, just about. Yeah, so the pull-up bar would be really cool to do muscle ups and salmon ladder. But the planche, we cannot get that yet.
That's going to take, I feel like that's a lot of strength, more than like bulking.
Mm-hmm.
Because you use your arms, you use your shoulders, core, you use some of your legs too, because you got to hold them out there.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, well, the core is super hard. I think it uses your triceps the most. At least I think. I think so, because your arms are really far back. And the way you're using your arms, when you extend your arm, you're flexing your tricep. When you pull your arm in, it extends your bicep.
Yeah, I guess. I don't know. I'll get there though.
Well, I'm trying to get to 500 push-ups. You know what ladder? We do ladders of push-ups.
Yeah, I got up to 400.
I'm almost at 500. I'm at 483, which is up to 22.
Explain what a ladder is for the people
so
who
a
don't know.
ladder, if you do a ladder of 10, so you just take that number and square it.
Okay,
Yeah, I'm going through it.
Okay.
So you do one push-up, then you do two push-ups, up 3, 4. You get up 10, and then you go down. So once you're up to 10, you go 9, 8. You just go back. So I've gone up to 22 for push-ups, and 23 is like 525 or something.
Yeah, because 20 is 400.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. And then me and Simon wanted to get up to 1,000, which is 33, I think it is, which is insane. It's double the 23.
30, you have to go. Jeez.
Yeah, it's going to be really hard. I don't know. I'm almost at 500. I bet I could do it in the next week. But yeah,
hopefully you
600,
get 10
700,
hours. Yeah.
up to 1,000 is going to be, I probably won't be able to do that.
I don't think you can do it. Oh, like 1,000 total?
Like up to 33 for a ladder. Yeah, total.
That'll be a while. You might be able to.
Well, yeah, it's hard because once you get up to like 20 and then 22 and 23, you have to do so many push-ups.
Yeah, you're fatigued by then.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, quick question. Have you looked into like what the world record is for something like that?
Oh, no.
No, actually, I've not.
You should see what it is and see if you could like go for it though. Like rather than just being like, I want to hit this number, you could be like, there's an actual goal or someone to compete with.
Yeah,
True.
I know there's this one guy that cooks for, I think, the White House. Super huge black guy. He's super cool. He does like 2,000 push-ups a day. Insane. That's awesome. Like,
Yeah,
mad respect.
Like I've seen something about him. I haven't actually looked into it. I just saw a picture the other day, and I go, "Oh, finally, someone with some muscle."
I just looked it up now. So this is for the number of non-stop push-ups. So 10,507. It's by, I'm not even going to pronounce his name. It's from Japan. Minoru. Yeah.
You
I
just said
can't
you
say
weren't going to pronounce it.
Yeah, I changed my mind. I changed it back. Yeah, 10,507 is the world record.
For consistent, just like
Yeah,
1, 2,
consistent.
3. Wow.
Not a ladder. I
That's a
don't know
lot.
if they have a ladder, but
I know for a plank, it's like 8 hours or something.
yeah, that's crazy.
That's insane. I can only hold it for 4 minutes, I think.
Hey, Ian, look up the pull-ups.
Oh, the world record for pull-ups?
I think that might be David Goggins, if you know who that is,
Mm.
or at least I know he was going for it or something.
It's like 2,000,
Oh,
3,000 maybe.
No.
5.
Try double that. 4,210.
And who was it?
It was Mark Jordan.
Mark Jordan. There you go. There's your next competition.
Yeah.
4,000 push-ups.
Guess how old he
Pull-ups.
was, too? 54.
What?
Yeah.
Oh, wow. That's insane.
Mm-hmm. In 20.
I'm jealous.
Oh, he did it in 24 hours, though.
Oh, wait.
So not consistent pull-ups.
Well, that makes it a little easier, but super hard still.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's still crazy.
I mean, it's a good competition either way.
Mm-hmm. For consistent pull-ups, it says it was Jan Carez, but it doesn't say the number. So we're going to go with the other guy, Mark Jordan.
Man, that's crazy. That's a lot of push-ups. I know for the push-ups, my shoulder started hurting. I think overuse is...
Tendonitis?
Yeah, tendonitis or whatever. Overuse, it starts to hurt.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, I had to wait like a week before I started doing a bunch again.
Yeah. While I was doing the planche holds, I started feeling like someone was poking a needle in my, what is this muscle under your arm? Obliques?
No. Obliques are
lats. It was in your lats.
Yeah, lats.
It felt like someone was taking like a little needle and just poking like 100 times. It must have been something ripping. It did not feel good.
I don't think that's the good ripping for muscles.
Probably not, but we'll see.
Well, I know, yeah, because when you work out, you tear your muscles a little bit, like small tears. But
Yeah.
if you do too much, it does a big tear, and then that's injuring yourself.
Wait, so a big tear, if you let that heal, won't your muscle grow back even bigger then?
Maybe I don't. I know.
Probably.
I know you're supposed to get small tears, not big tears.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Yeah, because
Usually that means you rip the muscle at that point, Ian. So you don't want to go too far with that.
No big tears.
Yeah, overstraining is definitely what happens. You're like doing a bunch of reps, and then you push too hard. Like push yourself, but not too hard, where you rip your muscles.
Yeah. Looking at the back of Jacob's monitor, do you see that plastic up there?
Yeah.
Yeah. It just reminded me, well, first of all, he should take that off. It's like on an iPhone. When you get a new iPhone, you pull the plastic off the front. It's super satisfying. Brand new screen, no scratches, nothing. But it made me think of how much I hate stickers.
Oh my gosh, the stickers are hilarious. If we get a sticker, we put it on Ian because he does not like them. We put them on his back
so much
because it's hard for him to reach his back, and he does not like it.
No, whenever I eat like an apple or something and there's one of those fruit stickers, I literally cut it off. I don't even touch it. I use a knife and cut part of the apple off.
Ian, what's your greatest fear? Stickers.
Yeah, you can say that. Stickers and small pieces of paper.
Why small pieces of paper?
I don't like it. Like if you were to rip a bunch, or actually a gum wrapper, a paper gum wrapper, and play with it, it's disgusting. I was like, throw it away. It's so gross. Or when people spit their gum into the old gum wrapper, that's so gross.
Oh yeah,
It's disgusting. I hate it so much.
you want to share gum?
Nope. I don't even want to share gum wrappers.
Yeah, that's nasty.
Disgusting.
Well, I remember walking through class, or not. No, class got out and I had gum, and it was old. Like I had it for like an hour or two. And public school, it's all dirty and stuff. I'm walking through the hallway. I'm like, you know what? I'm gonna record myself spitting this gum out just straight in front of me on the ground. So I have a video just shooting straight up my nose and looking at my face, and I just go and spit the gum out.
Yeah, I remember it got screenshotted, and then it was right when you shaved your head. And you looked like a convict. So there's just a screenshot of you with a bald head with this creepy smile. It was funny.
Oh man, that's hilarious. Well, if you pause a video, I know some of the Disney videos. If you pause them at the right time, like the Disney princesses, their faces are all like weird or mushed up and stuff.
Well, it's animated, so.
Well, no, but the people,
The real life ones?
no, like people put in one frame of like a weird image, like to make it funny, because they like look perfect, and then one image they look horrible. It's funny.
That's funny.
Or like if you pause like video at a random time, the people's faces are really funny.
Yeah. You could do that with anything, I'm sure.
Yeah.
Well, I'd like to thank you for coming back onto the show for another visit.
Thank you. Oh, I thought for a second I thought you were talking to the audience and not just
No,
me.
I was talking to you, so I guess you're welcome.
Sorry, zoning out. I was thinking about my Zoom calls. I gotta get to.
Oh, okay. Yeah, well. Oh, glad you had some time to visit.
Oh no, Jacob's got to cut that.
I hope so.
Nah, he's gonna leave it in.
No, I already got the warning. It's staying in. Well, anyway, that's all the time we have for today. Make sure to check out the Ian Says Instagram. Ian, no space between Ian and Says. So Ian Says _TCP. Don't buy a cheap TV, and have a good one.
Good night.
All right.